welcome back to the Car Shack. My name is Jimmy Prater. I'm a car closer. You know the deal. I'm a car closer. That's what I do. I close and close and close. I close car deals. And I want you to close and close and close. Close car deals. Just close them. Close the car deals. What's going on with this BDC department that you at? You still have a BDC department? Let's get real about this. Why don't you have a real internet department? BDC is a telemarketing company. That's what you have. You have a telemarketing company. You have customer service in your BDC. If you want to have a BDC, do that. Or you can outsource it to the Philippines. But you know what? You're not closing deals in that BDC. I've been to those BDCs. I know what those BDCs are like. You have internet trainers that come in and set up your BDC. Who sets up BDCs nowadays? Well, I want you to close deals. I want you to close in the internet department. Internet department is sales, high-bred salespeople. They have to close the deal. The BDC department is nothing. It's just a bunch of people that is doing customer service. And if you're not closing the deal immediately in the internet department, then you do have a BDC. Outsource it. That's what you got to do. You just got to outsource it, because if you're not closing, what are you doing? Why are you scared? What you scared of? Tell me what you're scared of, dealers. What are you afraid of? Who told you to do this? Just be honest with yourself. How come you don't want to be 100% virtual? 100% virtual. 100% virtual. You could do it. You have an internet department. You have a bricks and mortar department. Why don't you do that? You can do that. See, walk through your BDC and they're just typing away, logging, incoming customers, messaging them. Yeah, let me tell you something. It's a fast-paced business. It's now. And your internet department, your transaction coordinators, they're not coordinators, they're transaction, because they're gonna take the money, they're gonna do a transaction. They're gonna transaction the money into your bank account, dealer. They're gonna transaction that, and they're gonna coordinate the sale. And now, if they are not approved to be product specialists, then you have to have that hybrid salesperson in there. Now, I'm not talking about bringing a salesperson off your showroom floor from your bricks and mortar department and putting them in there and say, okay, we got a lead for you. No, it's now. It's right now. And they have to be educated on the lease programs. They have to be educated on financing. You always have to be training in there. You have to be training them on everything. And they also have to know all the platforms of social media. See, we've got so used to having a BDC, a business development center. BDCs are gone. That is what you outsource now. If you want your customer service stuff done, your service questionnaires done, if you want all that done, you do that overseas. You could do that, like I said, in the Philippines. You could do that in South Africa. They speak great English down there. They do. And they have it down. Unless you just want to incur the cost and keep it under one roof, that's fine too. I'm not saying to send jobs overseas. I don't want to send jobs overseas, but I want to start closing in the internet department. If I'm a customer and I call your internet department and I ask you a question like, how did you arrive to this payment that you're advertising? How much money do I have to put down? If I have to hold on and look for a manager or them to try to sit there on the telephone with me and convince me that I have to go in to find out that they're just trying to sell an appointment. Don't just sell me an appointment. I don't want to be sold an appointment. I don't have time, because at my fingertips, either on my home computer or on my smartphone, I can shop you right now. I'm looking for someone to close me. I call because of hope. If I'm a customer and I call you because of hope. I hope to get some friendly service. I hope to get my answered of what I'm asking. I hope that the person on the other line knows what they're talking about and not going to try to sell me an appointment. The BDCs are not where you close car deals. You can't close a car deal in a BDC. If you're worried about the internet company, training company coming in there and telling you and setting you up with BDCs and retraining you on BDC and how you should talk on the phone. How you talk on the phone is one thing, but they got to be closing scripts. The Car Sharker's got the closing scripts. We have those. Just go to thecarsharker.com. You'll see the closing scripts. You can get the closing scripts both for conventional financing and for subprime financing. You got to have closing scripts because you got to be a closer inside your internet department, not your BDC. There's a big difference. Your internet manager's got to be hovering over everybody on every single deal. If they know a customer's coming in, they got to wait for that customer on the showroom and hover over that deal. They're the closer in that deal. They're the manager of that deal. They're going to close it. Hey, can you do me a favor? If you like this video, if you understand that what I'm talking about, would you go ahead and push the little like button and subscribe to my, right down there. You see it? Subscribe to my channel. Once you subscribe to it and you click that little bell button, it'll notify you every time we upload a new video. Okay, I said it. Guys out here, they're always telling me, hey, Jimmy, you never say it. So I want to say it. I said it, okay? I want to close and close and close car deals. And I want you to close and close and close car deals. But we got to get realistic here, dealers. We have to be very, very, very realistic. You got to close online. You got to close on the phone. It is faster because we have more social media out there. That's just what it is. It is what it is this day and age. Let's go. Nothing else has changed. The business is still the same as it was 50 years ago. Nothing else has changed. We're still asking for the sale. We're closing using other methods of technology, communications. I mean, they're closing deals over the phone when they had party lines. And now we're closing deals with smartphones. That's all. We don't have BDCs. We don't have a telemarketing company. We have closers in our BDC. Let's close and close and close. And have a lot of fun when you do it. Because if I'm a customer and I call a dealership, I want to have communication. I want communication. And you have to develop that communication with the customer. Develop communication. It's a strong tool. Communication. It's strong. And if the customer's not laughing, they're not buying. So on the other line, if you can get them to engage in conversation and build up some laughter, they're coming in the dealership and they're going to sign. They're going to sign. So have fun. When you're on the phone, smile because your personality will come out. Just have that smile. Internet managers, walk by your people that are on the phones and say, hey, smile when you're on the phones. It makes people happier. You know what else makes people happier? Money. So do yourself a favor. Go something! Yeah!